Hey Astro Kids and welcome back. This is your March 2020 horoscope for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So immediately here getting a feeling of not wanting to change, not wanting to move ahead, to move into a new direction here. And so there is an overall feeling of staying complacent, staying in what is safe, in what feels comfortable, and big calling here to move out of this space. It's especially supported here by the materialism card. And so there is this attachment. There is this desire to stay in something. And for many of you, this is staying in the same relationship, staying in the same job, just overall staying in the same situation. There is this attachment or this compulsion to continue to do the same thing. And so there's an ultimate need here for change. There's an ultimate need here to move away from this attachment. We are way too attached, way too connected right now. And so, in order for you to grow, for you to evolve, there is a big calling here for you to move out of this energy that you are remaining stuck in. And again, this is going to vary greatly for many of you. In terms of what you are attached to, what you are connected to, that you're being called to move away from. This is a time of wanting to stay in this same old energy that isn't serving, that isn't benefiting. And so, for those of you who are still in the same space of this same old energy that doesn't serve you, there's a big calling. And for many of you, you have started on this path of moving out of this energy, of moving out of this attachment. And for those of you who haven't, this is time to start allowing yourself to nurture. Here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there is this need to nurture yourself, especially physically, financially, with your physical health. For many of you, being a big factor here. So really, deciding to do what is best for you, deciding to nurture yourself is ultimately going to take care of your physical health, that is going to keep you in a space that is nurturing and beneficial to you. And so for many of you, your health going out of whack, sleep issues, right? A lot of physical issues coming up for those of you who are not willing to move out of this old space in your life. And so there is this attachment, there is this connection that needs to be released. We need to continue to move forward, continue to change, to transform, to better ourselves. So this is a calling, Taurus, for you to move forward. Fully release, fully let go. Again, for many of you out there, this attachment is tied in with your health. So keep that in mind. And one of the big ways for you, Taurus, to get through this attachment, to get through this connection, through this phase of your life, is to connect, is to seek out guidance and help, is to connect to the people around you. And so this is calling for a support system. This is calling for a team. This is calling for family. For those who can help you to step forward into your life. And so for those of you who are stuck, those of you who can't move, those of you who need some guidance for your next few steps to take on this journey, it is important that you are reaching out and connecting to those around you. And again, with the Three of Swords here, I'm getting this energy of loss, right? This energy of losing either way, right? Some of you going through this heartbreak, through this loss, through this challenge. Either way, you are going through this process, whether you allow yourself to go through it or not. Because ultimately, there is, again, these, I'm seeing health issues, I'm seeing challenges physically in your life, right? If we're not allowing ourselves to change, to go through this challenge, and it is feeling like if we do go through this, that this is creating a loss, that this is losing something valuable. But it is time for you to move on. And for those of you in relationships, those of you holding on to relationships, keep in mind that if you are in a toxic relationship and you are letting go, that this heartbreak is not something that will last. This is temporary. This is a process, a cycle that you really must go through, you really must experience. This is ultimately calling you to open yourself up to the change, open yourself up to this process of going through this challenge, going through this difficulty, dealing with it, not staying stuck in the same old, same old. And with the High Priestess here in reverse, again, holding on, attachment. And few of you lying to yourself, convincing yourself to hold on to this attachment or this connection that no longer serves you. Right? There's a calling here to separate feeling, emotion from intuition. And so, are you connected to your inner guidance? Are you listening to your intuition that is navigating you? Or is this an emotional attachment? Is this a connection to that which no longer serves you? And with the Ace of Cups here, it is a fresh new start. It is an offering to start fresh. It is an offering to take on something new. And so, really opening yourself up to this offering, really allowing yourself to change, to start in something new and fresh that really serves and nurtures you on a soul level. So it is time for you, Taurus, to do something new, to let go of the old. This no longer serves you on your journey. So let's release this attachment and take on this brand new offering in your life. Let's take a look at the Zodiac Oracle. starting off here with Leo, that this is a calling for you to step into this brand new process. This is a calling for you to have the courage to push ahead, the courage to move out of this space of attachment, the courage to take action and move forward along this journey. And with Pisces here, it is a moment of surrender. It is a moment of letting go, as we do know that Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. This is the end, the completion, right? This is where we let go of the attachment to our identity and trust in spirit. And so this is a big calling to let go. This is a big calling to surrender to the path ahead. And ultimately, Pisces here wanting to raise the vibration, wanting to shift the frequency. Remember that Uranus is in your very sign of Taurus. So for those of you who have Taurus rising, many of you dealing with this Uranus energy here, either back in your 12th house or 1st house, that this is here to change the frequency of what is comfortable, of what is secure, moving you into a brand new relationship, a brand new foundation, a brand new sense of security. And part of this Virgo full moon coming up here on the 9th is clearing and cleaning out these old toxic energies, as it is opposing the Sun and Neptune in Pisces. So again, Pisces here with this need to surrender, this need to let go of this attachment, of this connection that is no longer on your wavelength, that is no longer serving you for the greatest good in your life. Right? And fire is here. And so the one thing that we can say in astrology about fire is that fire is this passion and desire to start something new, to start something fresh, to charge ahead, to push, to create, to inspire, right? This enthusiasm, this passion. So fire coming in fast and quick, that there is a call for you to take action now. And for many of you out there, there is this feeling of procrastination or lingering, where it is time for you to act now on what it is that needs to change in your life on this brand new fresh path. The sun is here in reverse. So again, we're stuck in these old situations that used to bring us joy, that used to bring us happiness. But now, it is no longer lifting your spirit. It is no longer serving you and even in the same vibration as you. Remember that the opposite of sun is Uranus, is this frequency of going higher, this collective consciousness, this evolution, right? So Uranus taking us far out of what is comfortable, what is safe, creating this drastic change, creating this effect of going higher, of elevating in our lives. So with the sun here in reverse, do what is beneficial to you now, not of the old you. This is letting go of the old you. Stepping into something that is fresh, something that is new, that serves this brand new version of you. And for many of you who are still repeating old patterns, keep in mind that this Virgo full moon coming up is here to clear out these old patterns, these old cycles that we have been through. And so there is a major shedding of the ego, of the identity, of who we think we are and where we have been before, especially with Chiron in Aries. There is a major shedding here for you if you are Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There is, and seeing this a lot for the fixed signs, right? For the fixed signs here, a lot of change was a major theme here. For you, Taurus, this is change of really letting go of these old attachments, of these old connections that no longer serve you in your life. Venus is here in reverse. So again, we're in this lower frequency of Venus, of attaching, of holding on to, and of staying in this place of comfort, in this place of these old patterns, not wanting to change, not wanting to move, right? This feels safe, this feels comfortable. But there is a big call here to step out of your comfort zone and to find something new that you love, something new that you value, that is truly worth it to you, that truly holds value in your life. And again, going back to this detachment of the ego, of the self, of what used to be, what pertained to us, of what used to be comfortable to us, of what we used to identify with, as Aries is here to change that. Again, Chiron and Aries, breaking down the ego, breaking down the identity, the attachment to self, changing you for the better, and it's encouraging you to push forward, to take this action and this leap in your life to start brand new. And again, here with the Seven of Diamonds, it's time to grow, it's time to evolve. And so with the Seven of Diamonds here, calling for an ultimate change in your foundation, in your security, in what you think is practical, what you think is safe. And so it is a time to grow and evolve in your life majorly. Let's step into something that is higher, to something that is more worth it. The Jack of Hearts is here, where it is time to stop romanticizing, stop dreaming of where you want to go, and start getting there. Start chasing this new love, this new passion, this new desire. Time to move ahead in your life. So once again, big time for growth, big time for this forward push, this forward movement in your life overall, Taurus. And ending here with the Joker, which Joker very much similar to the Fool card. Time to jump into a new experience, time to take a chance, time to let go of this fear. Again, remember that we had the Leo card come up. Where it's time to release this fear that is keeping you trapped. Materialism card keeping you trapped into these old experiences, into these old ties and connections, into the same old, same old. So that is your March 2020 horoscope for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and I will see you all in the next video.